What's up, Blue Chips? 3 trades today, 2 on LEE and 1 on SC. Let's get to it. All right, we're going to start that there at 275. All right, we might end up just taking this off. Didn't quite get what we were looking for as far as addition. 250 right on the dot would be what we're looking for, just for our single entry. Might have actually started a little heavy with the share size there. If we get that push down into the 55 area again, we might just take 90% and try to let the rest roll. There it is. All right, we're just going to take it all there. It's a little short of what we were looking for because we had to get exactly 250, but we ended up taking it there at 254 because apparently I changed this hotkey this morning, but it didn't work. Position. Oh, yeah, it's missing that little star thing, I think. All right, so we have to remember not to use that for the rest of at least right now. Kind of felt like 250 was holding. Didn't really want to give it to us. It says it went down to 242, but I didn't see that. Let's see if it wants to play again. We're going to start SC here. Only got a starter there as it jumped up 50. We actually got 47 on that as it came back through. I thought I hit it at 50. It's not really what we wanted because then now we'll need closer down to 26 if we only get that starter position. There goes Lee. It actually got to $3. Let's go to full screen here so you guys can see both the charts. Still interested in LEE, just need to I want to see it go through 3. SC, we're going to put an order out here right near 26 just in case. There it goes. Oh, okay. And that's why you put your orders out. Wish I would have put it a little bit lower. Holy crap. I didn't want to put it under 26 just because if it wanted to use that as support, so we didn't quite get our full quota there, but I'll take the the $21 again. It's kind of we're getting stuck in these weird spots with only single entries. Okay, here we go with LEE. Let's go back down to there. We didn't really get the pop through we were looking for. Yeah, I'm not interested in LEE unless we get that big pop through 3. That's what we were looking for, even though there's a ton of resistance here at like 313. All right, we're gonna start this again. We're at 302. Dang, it's just dropping immediately, not really giving us a chance. We were going to look for 280, that retest there. Put it at 286 if it wants to just give it to us. Okay, so pop right back up. We were just looking for that retest of this previous resistance. So obviously we'd be looking to add if it wants to make that move over high a day, and then we'll be accepting our risk up there. But if not, we're just looking for this retest of this previous resistance down here at 284, I think it was. Yep. Put our order at 286 just to front run it a little bit. 288, we got bought right back up. See what it does here if it wants to try again. It's trying to get down there under 90 again. 88, keeps trying. There's a decent sellers stacking up there. I feel like we should get at least that move down to retest it, but there it is. We're on the bid. All right, we're gonna take it off there. We're on the bid. I don't like that. We'll just pad the stats there a little bit on that one. Not too bad. Now I'm actually only risking $25 marketing, so we're doing pretty good. We're up $51 at the moment, and we're only risking 25 a trade, so doing pretty good. We're up 2 to 1. We're up 2R right now. Technically, I hit my quota just then. Only looking to make 50 bucks a day, but that doesn't mean we're gonna stop right there because we're seeing things pretty well today. We're seeing things pretty well. So there, we would have got filled there on LEE if I was just a little bit more patient, but that thing was jumping to the upside when it was failing to the downside, and this thing's been fighting the whole way up, so I wasn't really gonna risk too much there. And we didn't get our second entry. It just dropped right through 3, so we'll just take it for what it is. $50 is my daily goal right now marketing because as of Monday, we started this new strategy that we're implementing. If you didn't watch the Friday night live stream, maybe go take a look at that. So we scaled back on our share size and our overall expectancy just for maybe a week or 2, maybe even 3 weeks, who knows, just to really start to feel comfortable with it before we start to up our share size. There's really no reason to keep risking the same amount when you're trying something new because if it's not working, you're just going to become more emotionally involved. That's exactly the opposite of what you want. The whole point of trading is to get rid of your emotions, not to add to the emotions. So if you're trying something new, you should never be risking more money than you have to. All right, traders, so as you can see, that was my trades on LEE and SC. Real quick, we'll just go back over them. I think I started with a little bit too much share size on LEE, as if you did watch the live stream, you would have heard me say, but this thing really decided to dump down quick on us. And the thought process was that we got in around 280. with 100 shares. Our risk is 25 cents when we use 100 shares. So we're looking at that $3 area, the $3 pop, to get an add if it wanted to continue for our add. And if it wanted to continue past that, we obviously would have stopped out. However, it pretty much dumped right away, giving us pretty close to our 1R, and we ended up taking 21 cents on the trade. So I wasn't complaining. And then we jumped over to SC, and SC sort of did the same thing. This thing got to a high of 26.62, and as you can see, our order was at 26.47. We thought we hit that at 26.50 on the way down, but obviously it gave us a little bit of a slippage because it was breaking 50 when we hit it. So maybe we were just a split second too late, but this kind of did the same thing. We were only looking for it to get down to this previous resistance area, and as you can see, it pretty much went straight down to it. It started to stall, and it pretty much gave us our 1R again, which was we got pretty close to it. So on one entry, the fact that we got $21 out of two separate trades there on LEE and SC, I was pretty happy. And then we went back to LEE as it finally was giving us that $3 break. It felt like it didn't want anymore, so we jumped in. It got to a high of 309. We had our order at 302, which got filled, and it came back down, and it started to test this, as you can see on this candle, 284, and then again on this candle, 282. It felt like it didn't want to break 280. We were looking for that quick break of 280 to really just kind of take some profits, because again, it dropped right under 3 when we got in, so we didn't quite get the add to get to full size. All 3 of our trades today, we didn't really get an opportunity because they happened so quickly to really get to full size. I didn't really want to chase down with some extra shares because then you're really counting on this thing to continue. And as we know, when we get into any trade, we don't know what's going to happen. And when we looked at the daily, this actually had some resistance still up above 329. And then we had another area sitting up here around a little over 350, around 370. So we didn't really want to fight this thing if it wanted to continue back over 3. So we jumped out as we realized that that 380 was holding support. And we were right. It actually did go back over 3, but it got shut down right there before high of day again. And as you can see, it's kind of trickling off into the rest of the day. So not going to be mad about the decision there. We took what the market gave us, and we were right in the moment. We just didn't, obviously we don't predict the future when we're trading. We didn't know that this was going to shoot up the high of day and get rejected again. For all we know, this could have went high of day and went up to that 329 area, which we would have looked to get back in, or it could have went straight up to that 368 area that we saw on the daily. So I'm not going to complain. I'm pretty happy with my trading today. We actually hit our quota for the first time in a while. We obviously lowered our quota to $50 because we also lowered our risk per trade as we're trying this new method out within our strat. So I'm going to be happy with today. Hopefully you guys are nice and green today as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, leave those down below, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace.